Capricorn, you are up for the March Love Energy Reading. Before I go any further, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Okay, so obviously this is the love reading. The general readings are already up for March. Goal is to work on the money readings within the next week or so. Technically, we're still in February. All of the February readings are up. General love and money. Been doing collective readings as well. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person sitting here reading energy and the tarot cards. You know your story better than I ever could. Now that I said that, let's get to the reading. May I have the energy for Capricorn for March? May I have the energy for Capricorn for March? May I have the energy? Something told me to look at this. What does this say? In a few months. In a few months. So keep that in mind. In a few months. May I have the energy for Capricorn for March? Anytime the cards don't come together, I always look at that as a sign. So let's try this again. And see what happens. Maybe some of you are having difficulty agreeing on something. There we go. What is it that Capricorn needs to hear about love? What is it that Capricorn needs to hear about love? What is it that Capricorn needs to hear about love? May I have some cards, please? Okay, that almost came out. Okay, that did turn over. Thank you. May I have some more cards, please? Thank you. May I have some more cards, please? Thank you. May I have some more cards, please? Thank you. Bottom of the deck, at a distance. So that might be what's connected to the in a few months. In a few months, you two might be able to see each other. We're going to see if all of these are the same timeline or different timelines. See what we get. I can see this. Someone may work a lot. That might be, and some of you might be thinking about divorce. Okay, so boss or entrepreneur came out. You could be a boss or entrepreneur, or they could be a boss or entrepreneur. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Also, there could be a boss or entrepreneur type involved. Second card that came out is divorce. This could mean divorce has already happened, divorce is in the process of happening, or somebody's thinking about divorce. I honestly feel it's thinking about divorce. Now, third card that came out is Latino. So somebody might be Latino. Fourth card is meet them halfway. Meet them halfway. So this is something, again, I feel like this relationship is stressful. It could be because of work commitments, or should I say marriage in a way, if we're talking about the same timeline. Fifth card that came out is European. European. So they could be European, like European, have that in their family, or they could have European ties. And for some of you, I feel like this boss entrepreneur, they may have to do something that relates to Europe. Like maybe they have to spend a lot of time in Europe because the company's office is in Europe or something of that nature. That could be the European connection. Doesn't have to be, but that could be. But with the at a distance card at the bottom of the deck, This is letting me know that this can be literal or it can be a metaphor, where it's just like, okay, we're at a distance from each other, meaning we don't have a lot of contact. We don't speak as often as we would like. Or it's a thing of you feel like you can't have a conversation with someone because you feel when you do, they're not mentally present for the conversation or even emotionally present, which is what I just heard. So that could be it too. Now, in its literal sense, at a distance, if somebody is working a lot, they're not home a lot. Maybe they're in a different city or in a different country a lot. And that could be creating a lot of friction, which is why somebody might be thinking about divorce. Let's go ahead and clarify these and see what we get. Something's telling me to check this card on top of the deck. Yeah, someone really is thinking about just leaving the whole thing altogether. Or someone's always traveling. Six of Swords energy. It's about moving away from something, moving to calmer waters, but also it can be a travel card too. Air energy being Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So I'm going to set that over here. Can we clarify boss or entrepreneur? Can we clarify boss or entrepreneur? What is it that Capricorn needs to hear about love? What is it that Capricorn needs to hear about love? Thank you. Yeah. The Three of Wands came out reversed. It's about ships coming in, obviously with the reverse. It's things being stagnant. I'm getting two things here. I'm getting that the relationship feels stagnant, but also that you want someone to stay. Instead of the ships coming in, you want the ships to stay docked. You don't want the ships to go back out again. I feel you want them to stay. And that's fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Can we clarify divorce, please? Can we clarify divorce, please? Ten of Pentacles. Even though family is on my mind. I feel you have a family with this person. If you don't, then they want a family. Also, Ace of Cups. I noticed the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I don't feel anybody wants to divorce here. I feel that it's something that's being thought about. But I don't think anybody wants to do it, whether it's you or whether it's them. Can we clarify Latino, please? Can we clarify Latino, please? Thank you. 3 cards came out. The Devil, which is Capricorn energy. And, no, I was about to say Aries. Wrong thing. Capricorn can be Aquarius with the Saturn energy. But yeah, Capricorn energy. 9 of Pentacles. And then the Hierophant. So, someone is obsessed with work. And with the 9 of Pentacles, because of their obsession, you feel like you're by yourself even though you're in a relationship. The Hierophant came out, which is all about commitment. Somebody wants a real commitment. They want to feel like they're in a relationship, a true relationship. But right now, with the 9 of Pentacles, they just feel like they're single. Because the person that they're with is obsessed with work. Or obsessed with something. The Devil card can be about addiction. It can be about obsession. It can be about low vibrational energy. It can be about negative self-talk. It can be about a lot of things. But one thing that I'm getting from this card is obsessed with work. And because they're obsessed with work, or it could be you are obsessed with work, they feel like they're in it alone, but they want a true commitment. With the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy. All of this, oops, knocked this card down. 9 of Cups fell down in the reverse. So where something was their wish fulfillment, is not anymore. or is not yours anymore. And I feel like that's specifically talking about the relationship. I feel like something changed. I don't know when, but I feel like something changed. Can we clarify meet them halfway? Okay. So we have the Queen of Pentacles here. And then we have the Sun. I like that. If you meet them halfway, if you give the nurturing that they're looking for, because the Queen of Pentacles is a nurturer, similar to the Queen of Cups. Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups have some similarities. But with the Queen of Pentacles, she's known as a nurturer. Doesn't matter if you're male or female. There's no gender in tarot. Queen of Pentacles is specifically Virgo energy. So this person is looking for nurturing. That is their idea of meeting them halfway. And if you do that, it will make them very, very happy with the Sun card. The Sun card is the happiest card in the deck. All they want, and honestly, Capricorn, I'm feeling like this is you that's focused on work. All they want is some TLC, tender love and care. That's all they want is some TLC. If they get that, they will be extremely happy. Can we clarify European, please? Can we clarify European? Okay. That fell down. What do we get? Oh. Interesting. You got the Fool. So this is starting over again. For some of you, I feel, again, this may not be your story. And if it's not, don't worry about it. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But one thing that I picked up going back to Boss or Entrepreneur is that somebody might be thinking about starting a new company in Europe. That is something that I picked up too. Even though it was more for a company, where the company is opening a new office in Europe and you might be selected or have already been selected to lead that office. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But it's something new. It's some type of journey, and the Fool is a travel card. So with Europe, European, and then the Fool being a travel card, some of you might be going throughout Europe. I even heard backpacking. But I do feel it's probably going to be company related. Bottom of the deck. Didn't I mention the Ten of Cups earlier? I told you there is no mistake when it comes to tarot. Ten of Cups is here at the bottom of the deck. If you don't have a family with this person wants to start a family with you. They want it all with you. But what they really want is some TLC. They want some tender love and care. They're thinking about divorce, but they don't want that. But they are thinking about it. All right? So that is your message. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Until next time, Capricorn, be blessed.